Hello everybody, welcome back to Larry's Fountain Pen. I'm Larry the Pen Book Guy, and today's video is going to be on Fountain Pen Revolution pen on the Airmail 69P. So let's look at this pen and I'll tell you what I think about the pen that I like and what I don't like about the pen. When I looked at this new pen that Kevin had put out, you know, I like his pens. I like Indian pens, but, you know, it just depends. Now, Kevin from Fountain Pen Revolution puts out some excellent, top quality Indian-made fountain pens. And under his supervision, he has pens made to where he likes them to be at a certain level. Kevin at one time lived in India and worked with the Indian fountain pens and learned about these fountain pens. So not only is this a beautiful fountain pen, in my opinion, but when I wrote with this fountain pen, I was just overwhelmed on the smoothness and wetness of this fountain pen. So, this fountain pen is maroon colored, beautiful. And let's start with the band. The band has on it the quality. And then, what was the other word?
Registered.
Okay, but it's only abbreviated with REGD on the band. So, it really looks sharp. Just a nice band on the pen. And the clip is nice and sturdy. Not too tight, not too loose, but I put it in my pocket. I've been using it for 4 or 5 days, testing it out, and it really writes well. So as you go up the nib, it's got that little cone shape type nib on the finial on top. And then as you go down the barrel of the nib, it narrows down to the end of the barrel. A beautiful fountain pen. The Fountain Pen Revolution nibs are made in India, but are tipped with German-made tipping, which is why they're so smooth. This pen is piston feel from the Airmail pen company, and it's from India. And I'll let Mr. Announcer pronounce his name because I would butcher it.
Mumbai.
Mumbai, okay. Because if you keep up with my videos, I can butcher a name all to hell. But that's okay. That's me, and I can do that. Right? Cool. Love. Peace. But anyway, they're from India. And like I said, this is a piston fill. And it's fitted with a standard fine airmail with upgrades. So, what does that mean? Well, I did an upgrade on the nib, and an upgrade's $9. That's not much money for a good nib. That's not much money for a nib anyway, I think. And I upgraded to the 1.0 stub nib, and I'm glad I did. This 1.0 stub is one of the best and finest nibs I have written with since I've been reviewing pens. I bought the pen. It wasn't given to me. I'm giving you my honest take on this fountain pen. So this fountain pen cost $33 with upgrades. And I'm looking at my notes, so excuse me. So I can give you a breakdown of it. The pen's $33, okay? If you use the discount Larry 15, you get 15% off in it. So that made it $4.95 off this pen. every little bit helps, right? So the subtotal was $28.05. Then you got shipping, $3. Then you got tax of $194. Then you have the Plano municipal tax, which is 62 cents. When you all add up all that together, it's $33.61. Still, it's a great price for a great pen. So, a stub nib upgrade added for this pen was $9. Well worth the money. Fountain pen revolution nibs options. There, you can add $5 for certain nibs. And the nibs come with, you can get extra fine, fine, medium, broad. You just have to check the site and they'll give you all the prices. And also has a Fountain Pen Revolution Flex. I think you can add $10 for the Flex, and I'll be doing a review later on that. Great nibs. Great nibs. Love the nibs. No question about it. And these pen comes in 3 different colors, black, maroon, and blue. But, you know, blue's my favorite color, but when I saw this maroon, it kind of caught my eye, and I'm glad I got the pen. Really a nice looking fountain pen. I am totally impressed. Now, let me tell you what I don't like about the pen. Well, to be honest with you, nothing. I like the shape of the pen. I like the girthiness of the pen. It's a pen that I like. It's a big pen. Not giant, not overly big, but just a nice sized pen. And I'll do a pen comparison in a few minutes. And then I'll do a writing sample. So let's unscrew the cap. It's unscrewable. And it does post. And I like this pen just like this. And that's how I've been writing with it. Beautiful pen. Beautiful. Piston filler. Right here on the top. And it has an ink window. I like that. You can see how much ink's left. And then the step down, there's nothing really. There's where the cap goes on, where it screws on. Nothing sharp. You don't really feel nothing there. And here's the grip. While I have the pen, I'll just show you this beautiful nib, the detail on the nib. And on the nib, it has FPR 1.0. See if you can get that focused in there. Beautiful nib. I'm not just blowing my whistle, but the pen really writes really, really nice. So, back to the pen. I'm going to give you the dimensions on it. The pen length, just like you see it capped, is 14.5 centimeters or 5.7 inches. Posted, it's 17 centimeters or 6.5 inches. Nice pen. The width of the section of the grip is 1 centimeter. So if you got a nice size pen here, and I like the options for the upgrades on the different nibs, and the nib options for the upgrade is it won't break the bank. You're paying, I think, a more than reasonable fair amount for a very nice nib. And I like this nib, and I like what Kevin has come up with, that these nibs are made in India. That's cool. But what I like about this nib, they're tipped with the German-made tipping. And that's why they're so smooth. So it was a win-win. Nice Indian-made pen with nice German tipping on the end of the nib. So great pen, I think. So enough of that. Let me move this on the side. And we're going to do a bit of writing, and then I'll do the comparisons in a minute. So Mr. Announcer is going to pronounce the ink I'm using and then my other samples of ink. Go ahead.
We have the Noodler's American Aristocracy.
That's what I'm using in the pen right now.
And then we have Visconti Sepia, Waterman Absolute Brown, and Diamine Chocolate Brown.
So they're kind of close to this, not exactly, but kind of in the same family, give you an idea of the different browns, and that's all I have, really. So, I love this Noodler's Brown. Beautiful ink. It really is. You know, when I first tried the ink, it was okay. It wasn't a wow factor, but when I put it in this pen with this nib and this wetness, it was a wow factor. When I say a wow factor, that means I really like it. So let me show you guys how this pen writes. You see how wet it is? It's nice and wet. Nice and wet. Just like I like it. Really juicy wet. Alright, time for a little bit of writing. Love this nib. There you have it. It writes really, really well. Just a nice, nice fountain pen. Just beautiful. Just, I can't say enough to let you guys know how well this pen performs. How well it fits in my hand. Even if, see, my fingers are small, but for those big, chunky, sausage-style fingers, if they have to hold it up here, that's fine. I do that periodically, and it's still comfortable in my hand. But I've written with this now for quite a few days, and it's really enjoyable. And you can see this pen was full with ink, and I do quite a bit of writing. So we'll do some fast writing. Talk about smooth. This nib is smooth. And there's no problem as far as ink flow issues, no bad starts. Upside down. There you go. You can get that probably to about a medium. Look at that. Very nice. Wasn't scratchy. Smooth. Like beautiful, smooth butter across the paper. It just sails across this paper. And I'm using the Rhodia dot grid, and it just sings. It's just a really nice pen. And I'm totally impressed with the pen. We'll do a few S's here. Smaller ones here. This is a 1.0, remember. So I'm trying to get it small, just because, for the heck of it. I wonder how small I can get it. Kind of cool, eh? I like it. And this is the downstroke, and this is the cross stroke. You get a wider downstroke and a thinner cross stroke. Okay, this is with no pressure. This is with pressure. So you do get some line variation, not a lot. And I don't push my nibs. You know, I'm not the kind of person that I just have to get some major line variations. And I don't flex the nib or try to flex it. If the nib's not a flex nib, I usually leave it alone. This nib is a fountain pen that is worthy of a newbie, a thinker, a pen enthusiast, a collector. Fine, beautiful nib, fine, beautiful fountain pen, well balanced in my hand. My hand doesn't get cramped up or tired when I write with this pen. You know, this is a wow factor. Love the pen. Last but not least, let's do some pen comparison before I go. Alright, there you have the fountain pen revolution. Here is the Lamy All-Star. Here is the Jinhao 450. Here is the Delta Hells Bells. You can see the length and the girth, bigger and a little longer. The All-Star just about the same length. So far it's the closest one to the Airmail 69. Last but not least, here is the vanishing point. And still the fountain pen revolution, the Airmail is just a tad longer. As far as girth-wise, just a tad more girth than these two pens. But once again, very nice, affordable fountain pen. I'm impressed. And I'm really glad that I bought the pen. So I bought this pen last year. And I'm saving pens I bought last year to start off the new year. So when I came down with the flu this year in January, it kind of put me behind. So I've got a whole lot more of cool pens and inks and journals and notebooks and notepads and paper. Just a bunch of cool stuff that for all you pen enthusiasts, paper lovers, ink lovers, stay tuned to my channel. Alright, leave your comments below. Tell me what you think about the Airmail Fountain Pen Revolution pen. If you're interested, go to Fountain Pen Revolution pen site, and you know, you can use Larry's 15 code and get a 15% off. Every little bit helps. And upgrades are very affordable. Upgrade that nib, you'd be glad you did. If you're a stub nib person, check out that 1.0. I think you're going to love it. Not like it, love it. So, that's going to do it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button and hit that little bell so it'll notify you when I come up with more videos. Spread the word on Larry's Fountain Pen. We're growing each and every day. We're growing, and we're going to continue our growth because of you, the dedicated reviewers. I'm honored to have you as my subscriber. God bless. Take care. Peace. Later.